Hi, Kylie. Nkechi Anopweme. Um, this is my backup for my PowerPoint presentation, which I have submitted earlier, but I couldn't do the audio behind it, so I just had to do this video. And thank you for your understanding. You kept the communication open, and it was such a relief because it was a totally different thing from what I'm used to. The distance covered going for placement. So upon my resumption, I met my supervisor, Catherine Peterson, who was very kind to me. And she met with the waste management team, and they decided that I will be doing the bin tagging. But unfortunately, the grant won't be coming until next year. So the best thing to do was something that we can conclude within the time I'm in the office, which was the National Recycle Week. So it became my project. So the first experience was joining the recycling bin pickup truck, and I saw how the monitor works, how the truck works, how it picks up contaminated bin. And this contamination, initially I didn't really get how serious it was, but it has actually the center of the whole issue about recycling in the city of Swan. And I think in waste management generally, people, residents don't get it that anything you put in the wrong bin is contamination, as much as when you recycle a dirty item, a dirty material. So imagine using an oil in a container and then you let that oil come into the recycle bin with the container. It's total contamination. In fact, I understand it ruins the whole thing in the truck. And this is a truck that has picked up about 500 bins. So I also get to understand what can be hazardous that doesn't even go into the recycling bin, though it's recyclable. Then I also had a visit to the facility, the material recovery facility in Guildford. I saw how the machine there sort items and until they are baled for marketing. And I understand China is a major place for Australia, and the items baled are rejected upon discovery of any kind of contamination. Then when the lids or the containers come in with their lids on them, it's hard to compress them and put them into bale, and it also makes the bale burst. So to avoid that, the Waste Recycling Education Office of City of Swan has taken it upon themselves to visit schools and bring this information to their table, even to the lowest of the kids in school, from kindy, pre-kindy. They get the activities on getting to know what goes into their yellow lid bin. So what I'm holding up here is one of the recycling leaflets that will give out. You can see Cleaner Way, that's the recycling facility logo, and you can see City of Swan. So they work hand in hand to inform the community. So when we go into the schools, this is one of the leaflets we leave with them, to get them know about this contamination and what to do right with their yellow lid bin. And very amazing, teachers in particular yell out saying, look, they don't know they've been doing the wrong thing. So it's quite interesting to know that. And I also learned a lot in the office apart from the main waste management activities. I learned how people get exhausted, how they cope with fatigue. And now I also learned that documentation is one important thing with the City of Swan. In every office, there's always a file for every project, every activity, so that review is not hard. And then if the officer doesn't come in, a new officer can always lay hand on the old information or whether the present information and make use of it without missing anything. So I came home with a lot. I am really grateful for my placement. I'm grateful for the City of Swan that opened their door to me. And I'm also grateful for Murdoch University that run this program. And thank you so much for listening.